Hello!
I'm Matt.
And I'm Dawn, and we are with 7 is Enough.
Today we're going to show you my vintage lunchbox collection. I grew up, happened to take my lunch to school. We never got to buy our lunches at school. And so I grew up with the old metal lunchboxes. And over the years, I've kind of collected some from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Now, I'm not a big collector. I'm not a serious collector. So my lunchboxes, I always get them cheap. So they're not all in perfect condition. They don't all have the thermoses. But if I can find them cheap at a garage sale or a flea market, I will pick them up. And a few, and I have gotten some from eBay. Mm-hmm. And you've gotten me a few for
I've gotten
presents.
you a couple, yeah.
So we're going to look at them. And the very first one that I took to school all the time, and so it's my favorite one, I think it's the first one I've gotten in recent years, was the Lone Ranger. I took this to school when I was in elementary school, and I want to say this movie, came out in like 1981, something like that, and I love this lunchbox. I just look at it and think of my school years, and it's got the thermos.
Gotta have the thermos.
Yeah. I love the metal lunchboxes. It's kind of sad that, you know, they ended up going to plastic years later, but this is my favorite one because of that.
Yep. So this one was, what year?
This was in 1981, probably 80. So that was the one I remember the most. Now, my brothers had a lot of lunchboxes also, and of course my school buddies, so I looked at theirs. So I have a lot of them I never owned, but I remember real well.
I have one I remember, like one of my favorites. It's not in here, you know. Yeah, there it is. Well, I have another one.
Now, this one you bought me, I believe, as a Christmas gift in Dukes of Hazzard, which I love, and my brother owned this one.
My brother did too.
Yeah, it's a great one.
And I have an old one of that upstairs.
And this one's in pretty good condition.
Yep.
Has the thermos, but a lot of them do not have thermoses, and some of them are in really bad condition. And I've got some odd ones.
I had strawberry shortcake, which I almost bought about 2 years ago, and I didn't do it, and I wish I had.
Disneyland, that one's pretty good.
The Disneyland. And we're doing this because we just recently went to Crane's Museum, and it brought back a lot of memories. And so when Scott from Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs and
this one actually has the paperwork in it.
Bob from Lucky Dog mentioned wanting to see Matt's collections. So
oh, here's one.
you get to see them. They're pretty rough, but they're fun.
Yeah, these are a couple, not in great condition, but the Fall Guy. I don't know if any of you remember that show. And $6 Million Man.
This is one.
And actually this one, oh, I think this one actually has the thermos. Oh, it has two. I have two thermoses for that one, for some reason. Don't know why.
Because you found one.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I just wanted to keep it.
Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorites.
Is that the Muppet Show?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
I love Fozzie.
Masters, okay.
Fozzie and Kermie. Not
There's
sure
a
if you can
couple.
see it from the...
This is one I remember
Blair.
well growing up. I don't know if I ever owned this, but I know a couple of my friends did. In Temple of Doom, and then of course He-Man.
I'm just gonna do this. There's one.
That's the Battle of the Planets. Do you remember that cartoon?
I do not. I was
do.
not a boy. And that is a Goofy Boy show.
I've got so many. Here's one I remember very well.
I love this one. Hey Mac, which way to the Boston Tea Party?
Yep, here's Empire Strikes Back. I remember this one a lot growing up. And then, of course, the first Star Wars lunchbox. I actually have two of these. Don't know why. This one's... Oh, and it has the thermos as well.
Love this show.
My personal favorite. Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Livy's
Show on the
favorite.
back. Show on the back. That's my favorite.
Okay, here. Hold it.
Thank you.
I love Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, that.
Loved it.
Star.
Was Battlestar Galactica Twiggy, or was that Buck Rogers? Buck Rogers
Buck
was
Rogers
Twiggy.
was Twiggy.
I liked Buck Rogers.
There's
too.
some lunchboxes I really want that don't
The Rescuers.
I want an Evil Knievel, but I just haven't been able to find one for a good price.
Yeah, beats Bears Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pac-Man. That one, see, as you can see, some of mine are not in a great condition. The handle
That one, yeah.
doesn't have a handle, but I got
I
this.
think all the rest do.
But I got this for a couple dollars at a garage sale one day.
Yeah, so you can't beat that.
And then Scooby-Doo.
I like I know it's goofy, but what I love about these ones that you get is the people who had them. Like this guy's got his name in it.
I've got a couple.
And we have like a little girl's name on a Snow White one. And I know that devalues them for people, but for us it doesn't. I think that's kind of neat.
Did you already show the Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, I actually have 2 of those, don't I?
Battlestar Galactica, yeah.
Now,
Here's the Snow White one though. With the name.
Can I see?
yeah,
I wonder what kind of grades this little girl made.
probably not good.
Her name is all over it. It's like a name, a name, a name, a name, a name. Some mom thought things were going to get washed off. I maybe do that with their crayons. I write their names all over pencils and crayons.
Do you remember Speed Buggy?
I do remember Speed Buggy.
You do?
Yes.
And
Because
then
they reminded me of Scooby-Doo.
the Super
the characters.
Friends. Now this one is not in great shape. Missing the handle. But look at that. Pretty rough, but I like it.
Did you show these?
Not yet. Gia,
I'll
I did
hold
show
them, you
Star
talk.
Wars. Oh, did I show 18?
G.I. Joe. I love the 18. I like this one because this one, when we were kids, my brother got like a bunch of figures, and he got like the, what is the one that Han Solo drives?
Oh, the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, he got a Falcon, and I got this sand thing.
It's a land speeder.
Land speeder. Goes over the sand. I got that and like Leia and I don't know. So I love this one because it shows it.
Can I?
I got R2D2.
Real quick, because you mentioned Buck Rogers. With Twiggy,
Yes.
which is right there. Let's see if you can see it.
Yeah, take a turn.
Yeah. Now this show, I remember being a big fan of this show when it came out. Buck Rogers.
Geez, me too.
Here you go.
I love Buck Rogers.
Which one
There's
is that?
Sesame Street.
Yeah,
Yeah?
there's Sesame Street. Show them both sides. Whoa. And it's in things in there.
Yep.
That's actually in really good shape. Buck Rogers. Oh, we gotta show Twiggy.
I actually
Is it
have a
Twiggy?
lunchbox.
Oh, that's cute. Mom, this was inside.
Yep.
It's like a Sesame Street.
I actually have a lunchbox I've never is at my work. The officers got it for me for Christmas a few years ago.
Oh,
Charlie
what was
Brown.
it?
It's still there. I need to
that's
bring it.
right.
I need to bring it home.
Oh, look at this.
18. That's a neat one.
I love
Now
it.
let me show you the oldest lunchbox I think we have. It is not in great shape.
This isn't a real one.
No, it's this one. Kit Carson. And I think this one's from the 50s.
Cool.
Again, it's pretty rusty. It's pretty neat
Here's a
though.
couple
Davy
more.
Crockett. So that's the oldest one. It's got the old metal handle. And it's, like I said, in pretty rough shape. But, you know, yeah, I like it.
There's Pink Panther.
My favorite.
And Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, I love that show.
All right, let me show this one. Actually, these two.
Hopefully you can see them good. There's nobody behind the camera.
Do you remember the Dragon's Lair video game, babe?
I do remember. Is that on this Stranger Things? Do they play that?
Yes, they do actually. Impossible game to play, and it was expensive, so I watched people play it and die real quick. But that's a neat one. Let me show the.
Did you show these yet?
Not yet. This is a sad one for me. This is the Rambo 1985 metal lunchbox. This was the last metal lunchbox produced in the 80s, and they went to all plastic. So that's why this one's sad.
Really?
Yeah. This one came out, and that was
Only
it.
a geek knows that.
Really sad though.
A true geek.
And they went to the boring plastic ones. Lame.
Hey.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Which one?
Decepticon.
Oh yeah, Dino.
Dino Dog, is that what it is?
Is it? What was his name?
I think it was Dino Dog.
Dino Mutt.
Maybe
I don't
it is Dino
remember.
Mutt. You know what? I think it might be.
There's a sticker
There's
over
a
the
T at
name.
the end. Interesting.
Yeah, we haven't gone through all of them, but
Nope.
again, I'm not a serious collector. I
Oh,
just, you know.
This, one of my all-time favorite Disney movies.
Robin Hood.
Are out there.
I don't know.
Robin, we just watched it the other day.
I didn't even see it.
We don't have an Aristocats lunchbox.
No, we do
My
not.
other favorite.
Muppets Babies. Show 'em Muppets Babies. Dad, show them the Muppets babies.
Show them, Liv.
Have you shown Return of the Jedi?
No, I did not show Return of the Jedi.
We're showing you as many as we can.
There, this one, this
Have you showed
one.
them these?
This one.
No, I did not.
This is Muppets
Show them
babies.
off. Yep, that's Muppet Babies.
I can't hold it. I have this in my hand. Thanks.
Muppet Babies.
You show. We're probably re-showing them some of these. Thundercats.
For you.
Heathcliff. You know, I
had
used to watch
stickers.
Heathcliff before I went to school every morning.
I
don't know
collected stickers when I was little.
why.
And
Thundercats
had a lot of Heathcliff.
and Batman and Robin. This one is not in great shape either, but they're some of the when the lunchboxes are in really good condition, some of them are very expensive, way out of my range.
Secret Wars. It's so interesting.
Oh, Annie.
What's sad is, a few years ago, I probably wouldn't have known who Iron Man was until all the movies
This
came
is
out.
here's another somewhat older one, I think from the 50s.
Did you say Batman?
Popeye. Maybe 60s. I'm not sure.
Batman. Mom, did you say Batman?
Yeah, did you show Gremlins?
Batman.
We saw it, Liv.
Yeah.
We saw it, Liv. We already saw it.
You already showed them that?
Uh-huh.
And then this one is Annie, which I remember when that movie came out. Not my favorite,
The sun will
but
come out tomorrow.
bet
Sorry.
your bottom dollar.
Pick a song, any song.
Muppet Show.
We've already showed it to him, Liv.
That. Pac-Man?
I think we did.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if we showed you Gremlins, because Matt wasn't going in order. So we got
Oh
all
no.
messed up.
I think we've shown pretty much all of them.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
They have not seen this one,
Okay. This one is a
Pretty
neat
sure
one.
they haven't seen
Disney
6
School
Minutes.
What
Bus.
about that one? What about the mini?
It's a pretty
mouse?
neat one.
Yeah, I want to show that one. Thank you.
Do any of you remember your lunchboxes you used as kids?
Yeah, really. Comment below. My brother had, what was it called? Dukes of Hazzard. And
Yeah.
when he grew up and didn't care about it anymore, my mom turned it into the first aid kit. And I want to say I still have it upstairs, or she still has it.
Wait, what is it? What kind is
Dukes
it?
of Hazzard.
No. Oh, you mean, because I would probably have grabbed it or
Mickey Mouse.
stole it.
And then, I had strawberry shortcake. I had a different one, but I can't think of what it was.
Mickey Mouse.
So you had strawberry shortcake?
And I almost got one a couple years
I had
ago,
like a
but I didn't.
hobby one, but maybe I don't. Did you
These
show
have-
Happy Days?
Sunday, Monday, happy
show that one?
days. This has two.
Oh, I
different
already
ones.
showed that one. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I think we've gone through pretty much all of them.
This one?
I don't know. Again, there's several I would love to own. I just
Secret Wars.
We have 2 or 3 different Disneyland ones.
Yeah.
Did you show Popeye?
Yes.
Okay. And you saw the Fall Guy?
Yep. We showed.
I love the Fall Guy.
Secret Wars.
So, we saw that.
Dang it.
So that's pretty much it.
That's it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoy looking at them.
Kind of a chaotic video.
Yeah, I'll kind of show you. And then I didn't show this one, but I love this one. I have a green one, like similar to this, only smaller, that was Matt's dad's. And this one is one of my favorites. It is my favorite because my papa used to take his lunch. And this wasn't his, but it reminded me of his. He had one of these for a long time, and when we would go fishing, he would pack a lunch in it. If we didn't take a cooler, he would pack it in this. And then my dad had a plastic one that looked like this. So, yeah. So I love these.
I remember eating lunch in school, and what was neat about it is you would always like borrow your buddy's lunchbox to look at it while you were eating.
You know, I have
remember
another one.
doing
I'm
it
just
all
realizing-
the time.
I'm just realizing how goofy we are. I also have another lunchbox that I don't know, somewhere in the kitchen, and it's the old round-looking pail.
Yeah.
That's like from, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a remake, but it was, from the early 1900s or whatever.
They
So
make some pretty
it's the
neat.
round pail.
They make some pretty neat modern ones now.
Yeah.
Or out. I don't have any of them, but
Yeah.
I tend to go for just the vintage ones. But
They're fun. I think for us, the things that we love to collect are things that bring back memories. And I
Yes,
think that's
very much
probably,
so.
I'm guessing with you, it's the memory and the sentimental value that's attached
Yes.
to it. So anyway, we hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas.
Yep.
And a happy and very blessed New Year.
New Year.
Thank you.
We love ya.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and eat lots of snow cream.
She can't.
Like and subscribe and eat lots of snow cream.
She's been in the snow today.